So I had a pretty rough start this morning. Had hella migraine. It took everything inside of me to wake up, but finally got up, um, made some coffee, which if you guys don't like make your own coffee, like French press or like pour over or something like that at the house, where you grind your own beans and all of that stuff, there's just something to appreciate about it. Like it just makes the coffee like that much better. I swear it's so good. Anyways, and then after that, I got to work on finishing up the video that gets posted today. Like every Monday, I have a video posted, and like Monday morning after I train clients, usually I work on like editing that until 12 o'clock, and then once that goes out, I like try and spam the hell out of it on social media, which apparently I need to do a better job at if we're gonna like really get this channel out there. So what's going on, nerds? So the program has changed up a little bit, and give me a second, I'm working on it, but next week's video, when I drop it, you'll be able to download. It's going to be 6 weeks, so 6 weeks free, and you'll be able to literally repeat this for like the remainder of your life and continue to make progress. And I've worked really hard on perfecting this program and writing it out, and it's going to be really awesome. So just next week, you'll understand why I'm doing it. It's going to be great, and yeah, it'll be awesome. But we hit 315 at the beginning of this workout for a single. Supposed to be at an 8. That was definitely insanely fast, but being on this commercial bench, I didn't want to risk it, so I just kind of stopped it there. And then we backed off and did our normal sets for the day. And you're going to see a couple things different throughout this week. And it's pretty cool. One of those being the fact that like the camera is moving around, and that's because Zach is filming. If you like that, please let me know in the comment section. If you like the fact that it's like handheld, someone else is filming. I kind of enjoy it, and you'll see later on in the video why I enjoy it. But it allows me to keep the intensity of the workouts going pretty good without having to worry about like stopping and setting up a shot and spending more time in the gym than I need to. And so it's really, really good for workflow. So if you guys are cool with it, I would love to keep doing it. But I understand if you want me to go back to that, just, it's not as personal because someone else is holding the camera. I get it. Okay. But after bench press, we move on to those kipping pull-ups. Guys, don't make fun of them, because I promise you, if you learn how to do them correctly, lat engagement is through the roof. Like I feel kipping pull-ups more in my lats than I do with traditional like strict pull-ups, and it's crazy, I know, but I promise I do. It's really weird. So and the main case for everyone that I've taught how to do these the way I do them, they say the same thing. So yeah, so there's that. And then after the pull-ups, I believe we moved on to an Arnold dumbbell press, which was interesting. I just kind of got bored with OHP. I wanted to change it up, and it was a nice change of pace. It was really, really cool. I don't really come in. I can't really bring the dumbbells together. A lot of people are saying that you need to bring them together, but I can't really do that. Like my chest and my arms, like definitely stop me from being able to do that. So it is what it is. And then after that, we hit a T-bar row, which was solid. Then after the T-bar row, we do like a one-arm lat pull down, which those are golden. Biggest thing with a one-arm lat pull down is make sure you're somewhat crunching over on the side, because that's actually part of like your lats function, is to help assist with that part of the movement. So definitely give that a try. Crunch over helps out a lot. You'll feel it a little bit more in your lats, or at least you should. And then after that, we move on to this arm superset, which was pretty cool. I haven't done like a superset in a long time, but I decided to throw 2 of them in here for arms here at the end, just to keep the intensity up, because we are, getting closer to that deadline. So the intensity has to be there. Okay, bye.
like, dude, we had no idea.
Yeah.
Because like the biggest thing with that is that you
Yeah.
that was cool. That was cool. So yeah, that was my friend Alex, and we haven't seen each other in a long time. We were just catching up. And we were talking about the depression thing and coming back from it and all of that stuff. And it's just cool to be able to talk about it because so many people deal with it and no one fucking talks about it because they're all. Anyways, let's go.
Games when you got your hands on them. Super set, keep it going.
Like a baby deer right now, dude.
Sweet.
Guys, we call this practice. You'll see why in a second.
Sitting a good angle either.
Workout's over. It was good. We had a lot of fun. We go eat some food. We'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so we're back from lunch. We went to P.F. Chang's. It was really good. Christy ordered like an appetizer. I did not partake in that appetizer because self-control and I didn't have the macros for it. But it was just those chicken lettuce wraps. And you're like, Matt, it was just chicken lettuce wraps. How'd you not have macros? There are a lot of fat. There's a lot of fat in those wraps, guys. So, but I did have an udon noodle bowl from there, and it was really, really tasty, super spicy. And I actually took half of that home, not because I didn't have the macros for it, but because I want to eat it later, because it was pretty spicy, and I don't want my butthole that wrecked this early in the day. But wrecking it later is fine. Anyways, we need to go on a walk. We need to burn some calories. It's finally a day where it's not like raining outside, so we're gonna go to a new spot. New spot. Check it. All right, so that was roughly an hour. Let's see, roughly an hour. We burned 511 calories. Boom. And so this is the point. I went the same distance that I normally go. Granted, it was a different route and all of that kind of stuff. Same distance, same amount of time, except now I'm burning less calories. So my body has adapted. I've gotten more in shape. I'm getting lighter. So my body's requiring less energy to do things. So one thing that has to happen now is I either have to up the time that I'm doing cardio, or I have to alter the intensity. What does that mean? Let's talk about it. So, if we're talking about like walking outside, right? Because that's the cardio I do. So let's make it really simple. We're going to talk about outdoor activities. How do I increase the intensity of that? Well, you have to track metrics. So think about it like this. If you walk for an hour and you generally walk 2 miles, to increase the intensity, you'd walk for that same hour, but try and walk 3 miles, right? Because it would make you have to walk faster, meaning the intensity of your exercise just increased. It doesn't have to get any more complicated than that. Of course, you know, there's the other, like, do I increase the duration? Well, if you have time for it, it's a good thing, because increasing the duration means that you don't have to increase the intensity, which means you don't increase the stress that's put on your body. And that's a good thing. Right, bro? Really like being held. So yeah, don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. And just understand that, like, if you're trying to increase the intensity and you're walking outside, that means you need to walk faster. How do we track that? By walking a further distance in the same amount of time. You just set goals and you keep achieving them. And I'm not saying that you always need to increase the intensity or increase the duration, but focus on the amount of calories that you need to burn, right? And if you're not burning them in that same time limit, you got to increase one of those things. Increase the duration, the time that you're actually performing cardio, or increase that intensity. Oh, those are the rest of these noodles. But because I know some of you are going to ask, Matt, how do I do that if I'm on a machine? Well, you can increase the speed that you're moving on the machine, or you can increase the level that the resistance of the machine, right? So if you're on an elliptical, you can increase the level. If you're on a treadmill, you can increase the incline. Those are your factors. The biggest thing when doing all of this stuff is understand if it impacts your training in the gym, I don't think it's worth it. Your training in the gym is most important, and weightlifting stuff. That's how you're going to build muscle. That's how you're going to be able to sustain a good-looking body. This is really spicy. Oh God, I'm dying. Dude. Hey, because it's a camera? No, dogs don't like cameras.
Oh, dude, he just barked.
Getting. So I came to see Zach because.
Oh, she pooped. I can smell her butt.
Because of this. Look at that little dude. It's so cute. This is Mina. Mina. And she is so, guys, she's so small. But I also stopped by and picked up some of these. Which we're going to try here in a second. These are rescue cats, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, Zach.
I got them from Kitty Cat. Hey.
Zach's a hero, and he's single. So, just figure I'd throw that out there.
Oh, I'm ugly.
Come on, bitch. Okay, so the deal with these, you can't so much feel it if you eat one at a time. When you eat more than one, oh my God.
Catch it.
I have two.
I got two. Look at these ears.
Dude, I mean, you got.
Feel like a bitch.
This is Zach's first time to do
Yeah.
tipping pull-ups.
Yep. I got just the tip off
What do you
camera.
What do you think?
Oh no, it was good.
Flat-wise.
Yeah, that is. I see the pump that you were talking about.
Yeah. So a lot of people give kipping pull-ups shit because it's like CrossFit or this, that, or whatever. But I promise you, start doing them, learn how to do them properly, and your lats are gonna explode, dude. Yo, so, moto row. If you're a weak bencher, add these in as like an accessory mover for you. I promise it's gonna be great. It's good for the shoulder health, get your rear delt really going in that. A lot of scapular work going on, so, but it really, really blows up the lats. Biggest thing, big stretch at the front. Make sure your arms pronated. And then as you come in, you're gonna supinate, but not fully. Okay, so you're just a little half turn, pull in. I promise you, you'll blow your lats up, and that's gonna lead to a bigger bench, plus shoulder health. And I'm out.
Speed row. 100 meters. 200 meters. 7 billion meters.
Yo. Just remember, so a lot of people are like, hey man, drop sets aren't scientific. You would be right. But here's the thing with science. It's always changing, so it doesn't fucking matter what science says now. It could be different 3 years from now. So to like completely rule something out just because a study says this or that doesn't make much sense. At the end of the day, train your ass off. Be smart about it. Right? Train hard, train smart, train nerdy. Ugh. Dude, your boy is getting so old, man. So old. It's currently 8:10 p.m. I am going to watch this dude right here, Dr. Lupo. Stream some Fortnite, and I'm probably going to fall asleep watching him stream some Fortnite. But I am also going to eat my dessert, which is going to be delicious. So it's coconut yogurt with whole grain oats and almonds. This is a Oikos protein. Boom, right there. And these have better so I had just the regular Greek yogurt the other night, but this has better macros. So it's lower fat, 2.5 fat versus the 3.5, which is only 1 gram, but still it makes a difference. It's 18 carbs, which is actually 3 or 4 less than the other one. Here's the kicker though, 6 grams of fiber and 17 grams of protein versus 12 in the one I had the other night. So I'm going to eat that up. Actually, you know what? I'm going to eat it up, but I'm going to let you know how it tastes because I care about you guys. Definitely protein yogurt. What I mean by that is like usually the greater concentration of protein within yogurt, the like harder, dense, like it's like more like pudding and a little bit less like I don't know how I don't know what I'm trying to say. All right, let's we got a scoop with pretty decent scoop there. All right, let's try it. Bruh. Damn. Maybe it's just because I've been dieting for so long. But damn, that's good. Oh my god, it's so good. Alright. I'm gonna get to sleep. I need to turn this light off to do that. Hey Google, turn office lamp off.
Okay, turning off the office lamp.
Yeah, I'm a nerd.
I have my entire home is rigged with Google. Not Alexa. Alexa, not a fan. It freaks me out that they gave it a name. Anyways. All right. I'm going to eat this up, fall asleep. I'll see you guys in the morning. Bye.
All right. What's up? So, there's not much footage this week. Most of it was exercise footage or workout footage. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. A lot of the actual vlog footage, the audio got corrupted. My hard drive crashed on Monday, which you guys know if you follow me on Instagram. And if you're not following me on Instagram, what are you doing with your life? But my hard drive crashed on Monday, and I lost almost everything. So I have since then got back about 90% of my files, but still some of the files were still corrupted, like the audio. So I don't have a lot of vlog footage. I apologize for that. But one thing that is going to make life easier is the camera that I'm speaking to right now. This is the Sony a6000, and it is something I just picked up to help me vlog. Because if you guys don't know, my main shooter before this was the Canon 60 Mark II with the Sigma 1.4 24mm and a mic on top of that, and that whole rig by itself is 7 pounds. So you can just imagine the craziness of that. Plus, it's insanely expensive. I bought it so that I could make films for people, not necessarily for YouTube. So it was kind of difficult to pull out sometimes to film and just get some B-roll and little things like that. And hopefully this a6000 makes things a lot easier. The one thing I'm gonna miss is the fact that if I want a screen attached to it, I'm gonna have to buy an external screen, because the screen, the monitor on this doesn't flip up or flip out or flip any way that I can see it while I'm filming, or while I'm in front of the camera. So that's gonna be fun. But I think it's gonna make me film more because it's so much easier to use than the Canon, and hopefully the footage looks really good. The megapixel quality stuff is all the exact same across the board. The camera is literally this camera total with the lens on it and everything right now weighs 1 pound, so that's a considerable difference, and it helps out a ton. So yeah, so that's kind of that moving forward. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you could, click that thumbs up button for your boy. That helps spread the channel so that more nerds out there can watch this nerd, and maybe it helps them out, right? You watch this for whatever reason. Hopefully it's because it's helping you out in your fitness journey. And why would you not want other people to get that help? So yeah. Also, leave a comment down below if you liked how this was filmed, right? Because this was shot by someone else, filmed by someone else, and then I edited it together. And it actually kind of helps the workout stay a little bit more intense. But if you don't like it, obviously I'll go back to the old nerdy self of me, doing all that kind of stuff. So just let me know in the comment section. I really appreciate it. Thank you all so much for all the support. The love has been unreal right now. I'll catch you all next week. Peace.
Bitch, I've been running my city like I am the Wizard of Oz. I don't do this shit for nothing but the family and the squad. Money and everything, tell me now what's that money to a god? If they tell you money make you better than others, then somebody lied.